What's going on, everybody? It is your girl, Certified Spiritual Life Coach Ray, and I am here to help you guys. Outside of helping you guys align to your purpose, your destiny, understanding what God is doing in the season of your life, and helping you guys understand the voice of God so that you guys can understand what God is doing in your life, I also help you guys build your social media content. Now, I have other things to help you guys on different social medias. If you guys are interested, you guys can hit me up, but let's focus on TikTok today. So there's 3 things that you guys are going to be aware of on TikTok. It's the platform itself, the audience, and then you, okay? The platform itself. It is important for you guys to understand TikTok is a community-based app, which means that what your whole point is to narrow down and build your community. Now, regardless of whether you're building your community because you're a baddie and you're just beautiful and you want people to follow you, regardless of whether you have a business, regardless of whether you're selling a product, regardless of whether you're an author, okay? Every category matters. So when you guys think about TikTok, there's a billion, zillion, gazillion people in the world, okay? Probably more than what we even know, okay? There's probably other entities and beings in the world checking you out too, okay? Let's be for real, okay? With that being said, when you know your niche, when you understand what you're trying to do, okay, when you understand who you want to be on the platform, it makes it easier for you to navigate because now you're not just showing up, you're showing up with purpose, on purpose, and again, the objective is to build your community. So, with the platform, understanding hashtags, okay? TikTok is literally trying to put you into the community and the algorithm that fits for you. A lot of people are like, oh, it's hard. TikTok doesn't want to promote my videos. That would be completely counterproductive for TikTok not to promote your videos. Maybe not to the point where they're being promoted over there on Shane Dawson or, you know, the James Charles or the celebrities of the world. Okay, maybe not on that level because, again, part of this is about engagement and, you know, on that higher level, you have a lot more engagement. However, you all are still in the vicinity of building a community, and who's to say that that can't be your future? Again, if you guys are active, you guys show up and you guys know how to work it, okay? So again, TikTok wants you to bring people to them because, again, if nobody's on TikTok going live, nobody's going getting videos, how is TikTok getting paid, okay? And since we did have that scary shift, believe it or not, there was a lot of people that left the app. Now, since then, it probably came back to the app. But there was a lot of like murky energy with it. So I say that to say that, yes, there's a lot of shifts that happening, but also TikTok knows we can't just play with the people like that, okay? There has to be something that we give, a caveat to the people for them to come and stay. So as difficult as it may sound, it's not difficult. It may seem a little bit more tedious and a little bit more intentional with TikTok, but it's not that hard. If you guys don't know my backstory, I started October 2024, October 30th, 2024. I got monetized February 15th, 2025, officially hitting 10K February 14th. I felt like it was a gift between me, God, and my community. I appreciate that. I love you guys down. It couldn't have been me without you. Now, back in the day, okay, utilizing my platform, because again, remember, TikTok is a community-based platform, We're trying to fit you into the community. Making use of your hashtags. Now, TikTok only allows you to do 5 hashtags. I always tell people do the same hashtags. Now, people get really testy because they're, oh, well, you know, if I'm a life coach and then, you know, this video is about, you know, a movie that I'm watching, why do I want to put life coach? Well, it's not about so much about what the video content is about. It's about, again, just like, what's the best way that I can explain it? Like a TV show. At the end of the TV show, at the end of Martin, you're going to see the credits, and the credits are going to always say the same director. They're going to always say the same lighting crew. They're going to always say the same main characters. They're going to always say, nothing in that's going to change, okay? Does it explain in the credits, okay, this show was, you know, edited by or redirected and maybe, you know, illustrated? And no, we're not getting into all of that. We're going to keep in the same, you got the same main characters, the same director, the same editing crew, the same lighting crew. It's the same, okay? Now that was kind of like because that's a credit, which means it's at the end, but you guys get my point. When people come to the show, which we're going to get into your you, okay, because we got the audience, you, and the platform, so we'll get into that in a second. But once you guys, again, build this audience, okay, and you get your community together, when you put those same hashtags, what you're telling people is, it doesn't really matter what the content is. When you come to my page, this is what you're going to get. So now TikTok is like, okay, regardless of whether she's eating popcorn in this one, selling a product in this one, a life coach in this one, a hairstylist in this one, when you come to her page, this is what the page is about. So utilize your hashtags. Utilize the maximum amount of hashtags and do them constantly on all of your videos, okay? When I say your videos, when you post them, don't just put them in the comments. Now, what I will say, utilizing the comments, you guys can put as many hashtags as you can in the comments if you would like to. I'll be honest, I haven't really experimented with that too much. If you guys have done it and you guys feel like it gives you guys a significant change, please feel free to leave it in the comments. You guys can help everybody else out. But for me personally, what has worked for me, even when we had went down, because when I first started, what helped me to get monetized so quickly was my posting every day. I did 12 videos a day, but also utilizing the hashtags. It was probably like 150 hashtags, okay? And I would post them every day, 12 videos a day, okay? When I first started, I was hungry. Now I'm like tired. Okay, but when I first started, I couldn't get enough. I was doing 12 videos a day, doing the hashtags a day, and within 4 months I had got monetized. So shout out to that. Anyways, with all that being said, utilizing the hashtags, utilizing the platform. If you guys have products and stuff, go live. Okay, if you guys are able to show your face and just to say, hey guys, I don't have a lot to say today, just wanted to let you guys know this is some of the stuff that I go, hey, welcome in, I'm going to introduce myself, I don't have a lot of stuff going on, the whole point is to showcase and bring together your community. Okay, now that is the platform. Now let's talk about the audience, your community. Okay, your community is the audience, again, that you are trying to build. You are trying to attract your audience into you. Some things for you to do that is engagement, okay? How do you engage? I see a lot of people, they'll post stuff, or somebody will post something or comment, oh, you're so pretty, and y'all just be hitting a like, and that's it. No, thank you so much. I appreciate you. If you guys catch me on the comments and stuff, I will comment. Thank you so much for your comment. God bless you. I'll respond. Sometimes somebody say something funny, I'll key with you. Thank you so much for your comment. It's engagement. Not only is it engagement, remember, you are not here just building a storefront, just building a, whatever. You're building a community. So what you're doing is letting the people know and actually getting them a little bit excited. If I comment, I know that, and I can entrust in Ray that at some point she's going to respond. Because that's, again, the relationship she has with her community. I know that if I post something here, or even if it's, people have told me off, honey, I know that I'm not going to be judged. I know I'm not going to be cussed off. I know I'm not going to be anything. Now, she may respond and then do a response and delete, okay? But for the most part, I know that I can entrust and raise community to know that that's not the type of person that she is, okay? I don't have restrictions. I don't have restraints. This is a community where I can trust the creator. I can trust that the creator will engage back with me. I can trust that whatever she's putting out there, it's in alignment to the community that I'm signing up for, okay? Again, if I'm a card reader, but then I'm out here posting hair videos all the time, it's confusing. If I'm a hair creator, but then I'm out here putting cooking videos all the time, it's confusing. Again, when your audience comes and shows up, think of your page. I always say this, think of your page like a storefront. When your audience shows up and comes into your page, they shouldn't have to find a difficulty with trying to figure out, well, what am I here for? What did TikTok throw me in the FYP? Why is this video here? It should automatically be, dang, have you had those moments where it's like, dang, I know TikTok and Google listening to me because I was just saying this and it came up on that's the type of energy that you want to have, okay? That's the type of intentionality that you need to have, okay? Also, again, that's the type of engagement you need to have with your community, okay? Again, looking at your page like a storefront, all right? Now, going into the you aspect of it all, again, like I said, when I first started this, I was hungry. I went onto somebody's page and I was so disappointed. I'm not going to talk too much, but I love when black women, I see you guys, life coaches, herbal people, whatever, naturalists, this, that, and the third. But then I go on your page, cooks, chef, especially when y'all be cooking, because I love a nice, I may not be able to follow, again, because when I be going through my FYP and everything, y'all be having a lot of stuff going on, and I like to keep it business when I come on here. But I love to save me a nice little recipe. Then I go on the page, and I'm so disappointed because I'm looking at your thing, and it says such and such life coach. I go on your page, ain't nothing about life coaching. It's you standing in the mirror, looking sexy, maybe with a nice little voiceover or something. But when I first seen it, I can't hear the video when I first go into your page. So when I first go into your page, I'm like, wow, this is kind of misleading. What are you life coaching? What are you doing? I want to know. Okay? So again, this is your storefront. You don't want to make it difficult for people to come in the storefront and have to sift through, okay, she said life coach. Let me find a motivational video. Putting titles on your videos. Okay, I know that I'm a reader, so it makes it a little bit like, girl, you a reader. Of course you do. But every single title, I make sure I bold it. Sometimes I tried to switch it up the other day, see if it matches my outfit and make it, I wasn't really feeling it. I just keep it white, okay? Just keep it white, black, keep it simple, keep it Chanel, okay? Keep it classic, okay? Because y'all don't be feeling that. Y'all be feeling that, okay? When it comes down to you, we already talked about the platform, we talked about your audience. It's about consistency, okay? It's about showing up with intentionality, okay? And it's about staying and owning the lane that you guys are creating. Hopefully this helps.